most high when we flow. Don't want no grieving or bereavement. We gon' translate when we go. So how your week been, huh? All praise to the album, man. How your week been? We made it.
Man, all praise to the Father. We here. Beautiful day out here. Everything been well this week, man. New week, new start, new adjustments.
New start, new adjustments.
Yeah, man. All that good stuff, man. Storms don't last forever.
You been going through some storms? You been going through some storms?
Yeah, man. A little storm
get my
hit.
mic right so when I
little storm came through Florida and hit straight right here in Atlanta. So tried to come my way.
Came through Florida.
That's
where you reside now?
No, I'm here in Atlanta, but I'm saying it came from Florida. Came to Atlanta, tried to rain on my parade. So storm's over with, man.
I talking in code for the podcast.
How your week been though, man?
I'm trying to decode what's going on, man. Say la. Yeah, let that one breathe.
Yeah. How your week been though?
My week been good, man. You know, like I said, man, it been stormy. It been stormy this week, man. But I think it been stormy all around, but we pulling through, man. We pulling through, man. You just got make sure you keep a rain jacket, keep an umbrella, man. Keep you some rain boots.
Facts.
Rain
for sure.
Boots. Hey, if you smart, you might get you a little boat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, you gotta be well advanced for that.
Real stormy, man, you might get you a little boat, man. But yeah.
Okay.
I can't complain, man.
Okay, man. Sure, man. So this week so far, man, what you been working on this week so far?
This week, I mean it is Monday, but Monday and Sunday, I just got a new grill, man. I'm excited about that. Joint got me a new
cooking it up, chefing it up.
New Weber, man, with the thing that catch the top. The thing I'm an old school griller.
What that mean? What an old school griller mean?
It means that you don't really need too many of the devices, too many of the, you know what I'm saying? All you need is some fire.
Yeah.
And a grate. And you gonna a grate, GRATE.
Yeah.
And you gonna make it work, man. Throw that meat on there, get it going, get it seasoned.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? But now I got me a little Weber. I had a Weber already, but I got the one with thermometer. They got the joint where it holds your lid for you. It got a warming rack on the top. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about that one.
Okay.
Next feast day. Gonna go crazy. Huh?
You bring out the sandals?
Nah, we're gonna do the chanclas.
Okay.
The chanclas. But might be in some slides.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Might be in some slides. I don't know about the sandals. That sound a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I might be in.
I'm talking about the uncle sandals. You already know man. Come on, man. Come on. Man. He act like he don't know.
I'm a modern uncle. I'm not your uncle.
True,
See, it's different.
True.
You think about your uncle. Just think. Look at me.
Yeah.
This is the new. You know what I'm saying?
See, if you dress like my uncle,
right,
your barbecue hit way better. If you put them sandals on, I'm telling you, just
your barbecue hit way better.
Man.
So you like the uncle with that, not the ashy feet, but with the ashes on his feet. He be ashes be falling on his feet. That make the food better.
Yeah, ashy feet, he gonna burn the meat. Ashes on the feet. Ashes on the feet. Oh, he finna get right. But yeah.
I don't know.
Man. Hey, it was something that I had remembered from my what we was talking about the other day, right?
Right.
Man, and I've been seeing it myself since we ain't even really talk about it. We had just noted it. But you were saying how it's not meant for the most part, it's not meant for us to do stuff alone.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
But you ain't really going into too much. We ain't really going into too much details because we was kind of saving it for right now. So, you remember?
Is this last podcast? Or this is
this is the last time we chopped it up. Probably like whenever we chopped it up.
It ain't meant for us to do
Saturday
stuff
night, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I mean,
it's going
not
through the
really
week.
design. I'm just trying to see exactly what I was talking about.
So you was just talking about going through the week. You know what I mean? The storms and everything like that, and then you was like, man. It ain't meant for us to, you know what I mean, be doing a lot of this stuff on our
own. I'm just trying to get back to what. No, you don't. I'm just trying to get back to what exactly where I was mindset wise to see was I exactly what I was referring to, because that's gonna, it could go a lot of directions. I already know we're not supposed to be doing stuff on our own. That's why it's supposed to be two in agreement in general. You know what I'm saying? That's what the name of the podcast is. But I'm just trying to see what were we referring to. I ain't give you the context except that.
Nah, because you was gonna save it for right now.
I was gonna save it for right now.
Yeah, you was like, I ain't.
But what we was talking about though?
We was talking about storms, basically. We're still
I remember,
talking about.
this is my first time hearing about these storms you been going through, man.
All right, so this was, we weren't talking about. Let's say we was talking about what was that? We were just going through the week, and we were saying how the week. We didn't really go into it, but we were saying how the week was it was a challenging week last week.
Right.
So
I'm listening. It was a challenging week last week.
It was a challenging week. We were just both saying like, yeah, this week was a little, had to make some adjustments.
Oh, okay.
So
and maybe I'm just looking at one of my notes, right? And it might be because I was just saying, I think I know it. I kind of know. I don't know like the real life situation I was going through, but I do see in my notes kind of where it's hinting back towards something like that, right? And it's kind of hinged off. You had, of course, it's not exact 1-to-1, but you had hinged off. You had said something that I said last week. You was like, that might have been a week before last. You was like, Christ was the perfect businessman.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember you saying that. But that's not where this came from. But I do remember you saying that. But it's along the same veins. And it's just like saying, yo, if Yeshua, the first thing Yeshua did was gather people up. So that means that anytime you striking out on a venture on your own, you're not following the model of Christ. The model of Christ was to gather some ox, then go on your mission. So if you go on your mission first, looking for your ox, you might be hustling backwards. Right. So first thing he did was he hit some fishermen up. So the fisherman gonna give you what? Food, your sustenance, right? Also, I promise. Well, it's the saying say food, shelter, and raiment. You know what I'm saying? Also, what was Yeshua's occupation? What was Christ's occupation? Carpenter. Okay, so that's food and shelter. Right off there. Top. So now you need some helping hands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he knew what to fit. Hey, casting that on the other side of the boat. All right? So wisdom on top of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you need the food, shelter, and a little bit of wisdom. So what I'm trying to remember what venture I was going off into, where I was just saying how you're not supposed to do nothing on your own. But it's just like the title of the note is putting money into the vessel. So I like that. Putting money into the vessel. So okay. So this is kind of going back towards kingdom building. This is kind of going back towards kingdom building, and it's like, okay, we about to build a kingdom, right? And you trying to do some kingdom building, but you by yourself. Well, if Yeshua was the carpenter, he's the embodiment of building the kingdom. Why you not following? Why aren't we following his example to go build the kingdom? So the money would always go back into the kingdom. So if you no matter what happened, they would take their money and then they would reinvest it into the kingdom. So what we're doing right now is more like a sole proprietorship. So now imagine a sole proprietorship versus Google. A sole proprietorship is a one-man business. Yeah. Where you strike out on your own and you say, I'm about to go wash cars. Yeah. And then you file your tax return. You file it as a sole proprietor. Not even an LLC, not even nothing with some benefits. And basically when you file as a sole proprietor, that's almost the same as an individual tax filing. Right? You taking on the same amount of responsibility when you could have spread the responsibility to the LLC. Even if the LLC was just on paper and it was a separate entity, it separates you. So now, what I'm saying is we go out and we trying to build the kingdom as a sole proprietor when Christ is building the kingdom like Google. Yeah. So he had his VPs, He had his CEOs. He's a CFOs. His CFO is Chief Financial Officer. He had a CTOs. That's a Chief Technology Officer. So who was watching the money?
Judas.
He was the CFO.
Yeah.
Chief Financial Officer. See, you gotta you gotta watch. He was a treasurer.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta watch what's happening.
Peter, the security man. He the,
the
security.
Yeah. So it's just like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Where are you going by yourself? Where are you going by yourself, man? So, and I'm not, that's just like really just the foundation of the thought, man. It's just like just trying to get some brotherhoods together, man. Because then, okay, this is the catch. This is why Yeshua was. This is why Christ was the greatest businessman. Because when you're a sole proprietor, right? They say you still got a job. You're not a business owner. You just employed for yourself. That's what they say. Why? Because when you stop working, right? When you stop working, the money also stop coming in.
Right.
Meaning the business stop. The money stopped coming in and the product stopped going out because you were the product, right? But in an LLC or a big S corporation or a C corporation, one man don't stop the show. If somebody passed, the stock price might drop, might do a couple things. Technology might not be as good or as advanced when it's transition from Steve Jobs to Tim Cook, but the ideal is there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The foundation, the company culture.
And the brand is still there. The brand
is there.
Remains
so
intact.
what do I mean by that? Okay, you about to go build a kingdom as a sole proprietor. Now when you pass, what happened to that business?
Right.
The business die.
Yeah, no wonder.
Now, Christ had the greatest corporation. Why? Because when he passed, his Google, his Apple continued to go on.
Yeah, facts.
We are a continuation. Christianity developed.
Yeah, facts.
And we are a product of Christianity, even though we came back full circle to the Most High.
Facts.
To see what the real was, what the truth was, but we are part of that. It's a conglomerate now.
Facts. We're still part of that corporation.
Yeah, and it's not a conglomerate. It's franchisable.
Yeah.
It's He a whole franchise. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really what
I like that.
Is like what I mean by franchise. Like, okay, now this is the difference between. This is why you want to not just be a corporation, not just be a company in an LLC. You want to actually be a franchise. Why? Because if you got a company, you working with 12 people, right? And let's say you started a restaurant, but you the cook,
right?
And the way you cook is, hey, get a little turmeric, sprinkle some of that, a little cumin, take a dash of cumin, take a handful of salt, shake it over the top. Now, you tell your cousin to come in and do the same thing. Hey, just get a dash. See, his dash, his dash different from your dash.
Yeah.
So people get the food.
Ooh, like, extra turmeric-y.
Yeah. Hey man, this don't taste like
salty.
Auntie Thelma food. What's going on?
Same recipe.
I was just here last week. It was, you know what I'm saying? Somebody brought their friend in there.
Yeah.
Hey man, you ain't gonna believe how good this food is.
Yeah.
It comes to the table. They don't know she took a day off.
Oh man.
She took some PTO.
Yeah.
Food ain't the same. Why? Because it ain't a franchise. See, the difference between a successful restaurant and a franchise. Yeah, of course, a successful restaurant can be franchisable. It might not be a franchise, but it can be franchisable. But the operation has to be able to be repeated.
Yeah.
Right. So the reason why what I'm saying is that so now Christ didn't just say, "Hey, do a dash of this." He can just give you one example. It was his examples are built on the recipes of the Old Testament.
Facts all the way. So
if you want to see how many teaspoons of turmeric to get, you want to see how much cumin, how many quarter teaspoons of cumin you need, how many tablespoons of salt you need. to make the dish, how many cups of water.
Yeah.
It's all right there in the Old Testament if you need the foundation.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, the style of the plating, of course, this is all off the top. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So forgive me if the example ain't 100% right.
No, it is.
But
I was just about to say make sure it don't
you
go to
lost
sleep.
it.
I was literally about to say make sure it don't go to sleep.
I don't know how that got reset. All right, like it's still basically, we were saying that, the difference between the franchise company, a franchise, and just a good restaurant. A franchise of a restaurant. See, a franchise of a restaurant, you got to be able to get the same product anywhere. And the church of Yeshua is, I would say, the church of Yeshua or the church of the Most High, that uses Yeshua's name, is franchisable, but it is only franchisable for, I would say, the people with the spirit. It's actually franchisable for anybody, actually.
Right.
But you gotta know what restaurant you're walking into.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you go to a Kojic church, you most likely know what you're getting. If you go to a Pentecostal, you know what you're getting. If you go to a Baptist, you know what you're getting. And it's similar across the board.
Right.
But those it's different genres inside the franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's this new emerging franchise where people just are walking in honesty and actually trying to live by what the book is saying.
Gotcha.
It's like it's not a neo-Christian, because that term is probably already used, but it's just his people are coming back to him.
Gotcha.
And the chosen are being called, and the called are being chosen.
Yeah.
So that's what's really happening right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just saying how, like, man, I find myself out. You trying to do stuff, we just trying to do too much by ourselves.
Gotcha. No, facts.
And this is why we're not successful.
Facts.
So if we pass right now, what of ours is gonna continue?
Ooh.
What kingdom have we built that can continue past us?
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, that's facts.
What are we building? Even if we make music. If have we started a music company?
Facts.
We making music without the company. Now, if we had a music company, that company might continue.
Right.
But our music is gonna stop. And when our music stop, our music company that's invisible or that's around our music will stop too.
Facts.
But what about all the assets, all the mics and stuff, all this, all the knowledge that you had gained while you was making music, all that's lost. It hasn't been shown anybody, hasn't been written down anywhere, hasn't been cataloged.
Yeah.
We don't have no Hebrew engineering academies to show other Hebrew artists how to make music.
Yeah. Or even the Christians.
Anybody, to show anybody in the world.
Yeah.
So the reason I say Hebrew, because Hebrew had all knowledge. So that's where the knowledge is supposed to start from anyway.
Right.
It's Hebrew for the world.
Yeah, we was talking about that. We ain't got no Hebrew engineer making cars.
Yeah.
Hebrew engineer, not German engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
What does a Hebrew car look like?
Yeah, facts.
It should instill our values,
Facts.
What are our values? That's what you got to start. Do we know our values yet?
That's real, man.
What you think the values of a Hebrew are? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, so just somebody from, if it was a modern day Hebrew, somebody straight out the Bible, right? But they was living today. What values do you think they would have that we don't have right now? Or what culture do you think that they would live by that we don't necessarily have right now?
Man,
I know it's a tough question.
Yeah, that is because we striving for that. Don't mean we there. So for me to say something, that's almost me saying we don't possess it.
Mm-hmm. I could think of one thing while you think.
Go ahead.
One thing, I just kick this off. One thing from the Hebrew culture that I think if it was some real life Hebrews here, right now, ancient Hebrews, and we saw them operating. One difference we would see is the reverence for the Most High.
Gotcha.
How they use His name. Ain't no joking. You know, part of it is because we lost the language, and inside the language is more reverence for the Most High. But just in general, and when I say this, I'm talking about the ones that were, you know, sincere, not the
Devout.
ones that were just doing whatever they wanted to do, and as long as they had tithe, sacrifice, they break the laws. As long as they had alms and offering and sacrifice to pay for their sins. I'm talking about the ones that were really after the heart of the Most High, right? I think that we will see a whole nother level of reverence for the seriousness of our times. You know, we still in the age of entertainment.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they would be. I'm not saying that they never want to be entertained, but I don't think that entertainment was in a position that we're in right now. Entertainment is our first priority as a nation.
That's facts.
Music, movies, TV. That's one of our top priorities. Sports. But we have nothing sustainable for our nation.
Man.
I think that we would see that, man. This might be a second thing. This might be something second to reverence for the Most High. Just more like how serious sustainability need to be.
Yeah.
Like, we behind. Let's be able to feed ourselves. Let's be able to secure our own water source. Let's be able to secure our own forests and woods. And
Facts. Yeah.
we not even, ain't nobody around anything like that.
Nah, that's facts. And I think, man, added with that, it'll probably be, I think what we lacking is, in a sense, it might be a peer-to-peer accountability, because everybody seems to want to tell you what you're doing wrong. But it's a difference when my bro tell me I'm doing something wrong versus somebody that don't know me on the internet trying to tell me I did something wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you don't know the intricacies of my life. But my bro, I go through him every day. And there's certain stuff that he could be calling out. But we not, you know what I mean? We not quick to snap to hold each other accountable for certain stuff. You know what I mean? So
Part of
that could be one of them too.
Yeah.
You know?
The accountability.
For sure, because I believe what that'll do is that'll probably make some of us adjust it'll make us adjust what we're doing. If we feel like, if you like, all right, boom, we go in the notion, we've been entertained too much, right?
Right.
You already doing music, another Ak already doing music, another brother already doing music. Y'all not gonna down me from doing music, but y'all gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You gonna get better. But bro, I can hear it. You're not telling me what to do, but you literally using discernment, bro. Music ain't it right now, bro. Keep working on your music. Let that be your secondary. You need to be using your hands, bro. But the thing about it, we not doing that. It's like somebody come up to us, yeah, I done start making music. And we not checking him like, start making music, bro. We got 30 musicians. You gonna jump in the mix too? You know what I mean? Like you just said, we already ain't building a company.
Right.
And I know that you're great with your hands. So I'm not gonna tell you to stop with the music because the spirit could be leading you there. Right. But I do need to be more accountable. Like, bro, you about to tell me you about to quit all your woodworking shop? You finna sell everything and buy music equipment? Bro, hold on real quick. Before you do that, bro. Right. Hey, work on your music for about a year before you do that, bro. I ain't trying to slow nothing down. I ain't trying to stop nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't saying what you will and won't do. But let me be accountable right now, bro. If I have the discernment to be accountable. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get that.
Just depending on the level of discernment, you know what I mean? Yeah. Conversations like that, I feel like they need to start being had. You know what I mean? We got to start kind of being way more blunt and way more honest with each other. Accountability, you know? Because I believe that will cut out. That will cut out. And I believe that they were doing that, you know? I believe they were doing it in a sense of, and I don't want you to lose your thought. This is the last thing. even and they didn't have the discernment. But as soon as David got out there to his brothers, they're like, bro, what you doing, bro? Go back to the sheep.
Right.
What you doing, bro? True. Accountability. What you doing out here with the Warriors, bro?
Right.
You just trying something right now? You
right.
know what I mean?
Right.
They was immediately accountable.
But then, but your example is they trying to be accountable to him, but they didn't know David was that one.
Now, fact, that's without discernment. Now that's without the discernment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm saying on the other end, I just seen how accountable, you know what I mean, how accountable one was with each other. So,
see,
that's just an example, though, man.
Nah, I get that, and really, man, it's almost like the reason why they not doing drugs because they don't see no other examples. You know, it's certain people that's supposed to lead the way, but if they're not picking up the leadership role, then that way won't be shown, right? Meaning that way won't be shown. So it's like I don't know. That's just that's a tough situation. That's a tough, you know, because everybody feel like the spirit is leading them. Everybody feel like the spirit is guiding them, right? And it's gonna say, you know, I'm just giving you the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just curious to see what you're gonna say. You know, so it's like, hey man, I hear the spirit too.
Right.
Spirit telling me to come kill this giant. You telling me to go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm David.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So really, I guess so. You say okay, right? And then it become like we say, I let the spirit gonna really speak for itself for real.
That's the thing.
It's gonna suss out. Hey, this not supposed to be here. That, you know what I'm saying? But the question is, do we have self-awareness to pivot? You know what I'm saying? Do we have self-awareness to pivot and make the right decision?
Man, because hey, okay, you are David, right? Boom, you went out there.
When I say pivot, I'm saying to stop. So let's just say the right decision is to pivot and not do music.
Right.
So do we have the self-awareness to not do music?
But
go the other way.
But that's what I'm saying. A brother or a person might be feeling like this is what they supposed to be doing, right? But the conversation we was having earlier about trust, right? Mm-hmm. Starting to trust each other, right? I gotta trust the spirit, right? So you're telling me the spirit telling you to do something, but if I trust that you got real discernment. You know, I know this brother got deep discernment, right?
Right.
I'm not gonna just blow you off like somebody, oh man, this one of them haters, he ain't believing me at first.
Right.
I'm finna prove him wrong.
Right.
Bro, he ain't never been no hater a day in his life. So I'm throwing that out off rip. Mm-hmm. Next, I know bro got real discernment, you know? Mm-hmm. Bro got real discernment. So guess what? When he talk, I'ma listen. Mm-hmm. He said, I need to slow down, back down with the music. Man, I need to be able to, you know, cast those lots and see. And I get what I'm saying? Like, I need to take into account that you might be right. I actually might need to back a little bit, you know?
All right.
So.
And I guess I kind of get what you're saying.
That's just accountability.
Yeah, and I kind of get what you're saying. Is really, I was saying something similar the other day. Is that we don't listen to people with the expertise anymore. So it's really like listening to elders, right? I'm not saying it probably should come from your peer. That should probably come from a savvy elder, right? Without ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing music and you doing music and I think my music better than yours, and you come telling me,
yeah,
hey,
bro, you ain't got it, bro.
Yeah, see, But if it come from somebody who ain't got who already more established and already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. That's one thing I think is different too. So I'll say they listen to the elders. Wise counsel, they sought wise counsel. So when somebody who knew more or more established, they appreciated their elders more than we appreciate our elders now.
That's true.
And vice versa, I would say that the elders, I'm saying if we could see how they were living right now today, the elders also gave the reins to the youngins.
Yeah.
And right now we got it going both ways where the youngins won't listen to the elders, but then the elders won't pass the crown.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Their time is really not over, but I'm just saying it's really
position switch time.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna respect you more because I know that. Oh, I see you passing reins to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you don't pass the reins to me, that's fine. But I know that there's no ulterior motive because you setting people up to succeed. I see you setting people up to succeed, but you about to link. So along with the discourse when you say, "Hey, this ain't for you," the elders just also say, "But I do see this light in you. This is what's really shining in you, and I'm going to not only hook you up. I'm not going to just give you some money and something like that. I'm about to put you in touch with the elder that's over that.
Yeah,
with the when I say elder, I'm just talking about experienced person. I'm talking about personal wisdom in that sector, personal wisdom in that in that genre, in that industry. So I'm about to set you up, and you just even if you come back to music, go try it out.
Yeah, fact.
And I think that they would listen. They would listen, but the problem is that our elders they don't know how to just sit back and then take their tithes.
Yeah.
See, the Melchizedek, right? You don't remember Abram paid tithes to the Melchizedek,
Facts.
right? When he was out there winning wars, and he came back and gave 1/10 of his spoils to the Melchizedek.
Yes, to somebody else.
But the Melchizedek wasn't fighting the war no more.
Right.
Even if he was, I'm just saying he wasn't front line. It's time to put some warriors out.
Yeah, facts.
But see, that goes back to a sole proprietorship.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That goes back to a sole. Yeah. The franchise, the person who building the franchise know I can't be on the burgers.
Yeah.
I can't be on the burgers and the fries and mop the floor.
And the cashier.
Cashier. Yeah.
Trying to be top cashier.
And drive through.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. I'm trying to do it all here, man.
I can't. But that's what the sole proprietor does and likes to do and has to do. But they don't see the limited downside.
Man.
Or the limited upside and the obvious downside. You get what I'm saying? So.
No, that was a beautiful point. And that's one of the things I was thinking about when you was asking what was missing in our culture. Is that, and it's that time as well, I believe, as being us younger people. Mm-hmm. I believe what we missing is we also missing that time of just staying under someone for long enough, you know? Because, when we go back in our old cultures, men and women had certain age marks, you went into certain things, right?
Right.
So what was it? And I'm gonna go into two different places, right? So when somebody go into an office or they go into basically like a career, you start getting trained for it at a certain age, but you don't get that real top position until a certain age, right?
Right.
It was back in the day, all right? Even marriage.
Right.
Certain men weren't getting married to certain ages. Mm-hmm. Jacob was what, like 50? Mm-hmm. Isaac was what, like 30? Or around
that's older.
They was older.
They weren't early 20s.
But they weren't tripping that, and this, I'm just being real. They weren't tripping on still living at Pop's house.
Right.
At 30.
Right.
At 40. Bro, we killed somebody right now living at they folks' house at 40? We finna rail him. We finna say he failing. We finna
the average people
the average person is finna rail him. No, a female ain't even gonna look his way.
No, it depends though. It do depend, but I get what you're saying. It depends on if he's successful, he live with his parents. That's one thing.
But the fact that he live with his parents, we gonna try to knock his success. For the most part, we'll try to knock his success.
Okay.
Oh, you got the car. You got a car because you're living with your mom. With that's the first thing that's gonna get said. Oh, you got money. Of course you can save money when you live with your parents. We knocking off everything. Of course you can have a good job and study and go to school when you did it. Right. We knocking him off just because he lived with the parents. But I believe that's one of the things that we missing in the culture is that patience and just that sitting under our elders. You know, hey, take it. It doesn't matter that I'm not the. It doesn't matter that I'm not the CEO at 30, 35 years old. You know, it's like, man, we in the society right now. We back to get into our culture, but we in a society where you got to be young and already the boss. You know what I mean?
Right. At 21.
You got to be 22. The boss at 21.
All right.
Everybody got to be Chief Key.
All right.
Everybody got to be Young Boy, top. You know what I mean?
All right.
Everybody got to be Lil Wayne when he was the president of Cash Money at 20 some years old. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
But it's like, bro, in reality, man, that in our old cultures, we didn't have to be that, you know? Just being honest, so.
Nah, it's like, I feel you. And it's really, but, you know, we got to ask, like, if your folks got an estate, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got acres of land. Hey, put me a house over here on this acre over here. We still live together, but put me on some acres. Or, you know, the problem is that, like we was talking about trades before. And when you got a trade, it's easier to stay under somebody. But most of our elders, they in a position where they can't even help us. They work for somebody else, and the only thing they could do is get us an interview.
Dang.
With a chance.
Yeah, that's tough.
Right?
That's tough.
But they can't bring us to their job and just start training us on what they do. Nah. You get what I'm saying? Because they got jobs. They don't have businesses. They not even sole proprietors. They workers.
Yeah, facts.
We workers right now as a people. So part of the problem is that, like, if your parents weren't workers, the whole setting would just be different. Oh, okay, you learning the reins from your pops, and he lining you up to take over the company. Yeah. He retired. That's a whole nother. Hey, and it's just like, if you pull up in a Lambo, ain't nothing a girl can say. I'm just saying, man. Oh, you live with your parents? Hey, ain't people live with their parents can afford this, baby girl. That's materialistic. I'm just saying, but you address the materialistic person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that you need the Lambo or nothing like that, but it's just, of course, we still operate in modesty. I'm just saying that for those type of people, that's not even the type of girl you want. True. You know, that's why along with the men, us observing the men, we would also observe the women. Fast. From the ancient civilizations, and they would not be talking about you still live with your pops, right? Oh no, I can't rock with you. It'd be, oh, okay, I see y'all got a family business going, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, and y'all building together, and you know, you about to set up another store on the other side of town. Yeah, fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I work with my folks. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really supposed to be. No shame, but pride. I think pride is what they use a system of pride. It seems like just from our conversation, they use a system of pride to separate us and keep us down. Oh, I'm too prideful to live with my parents. I'm too prideful to have roommates. I'm too prideful to work with my parents. I'm too prideful to take over their business. I'm too prideful not to be the rapper. Man, I'm too prideful to be the producer. Man, I'm too prideful to be the label owner. Yeah, I need some mic time. I need some screen time.
Yeah. Y'all need to hear my ad libs.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So,
a lot of people might not talking about. No, we talking about. I'm talking about QC. What's that name? P. Yeah. P. He barely talk.
No need to.
Yeah, you see him.
The business running.
He not in front of the camera. Like, he do interviews every now and then and stuff like that, but he not just every day the biggest figure on IG. He not bigger than Lil Baby on IG.
Nah, not at all.
He probably got a lot of followers just because he is who he is. I'm just saying. I guarantee you he don't post half as much as Baby.
Nah, no need to though.
So, I'm just saying. But we got too much pride though.
Yeah.
So pride. So basically, what you're saying, another one of them traits that we would have, or that we would notice is different. And the ancient people, if we could see them today, if they came and lived in this world today, would be less pride, because they would understand pride more. And there's another way to say less pride, but more humbleness.
Yeah.
More humbleness.
I was thinking about more humility.
So, because there's this thing where we believe that the world is hanging on because it is what it is. We believe that, and I say that, I'm saying we trusting in these laws of this world, right? Meaning when I say trust in the laws of the world, I'm saying you get in your car, right? And you take this corner crazy fast, and we can take a second show talk about Hellcats.
Yeah.
But we trust the dynamics of this car. We done been around some corners. We trust how fast this car gonna take us around the corner. Yeah. But we don't know that the whole world is really see, science made us believe the whole world is hanging on by these laws. These laws of dynamics. If you in a charge and the car is this low and it got these tires on it, this many horsepower, and this the G force of the grip, and it got the not Pirelli brakes. What kind of brakes I'm talking about? Oh, I can't think of the brakes. But it got these brake pads on it. This brakes, these type of calipers on it, that this car has to stop.
Yeah.
But what about when you go around that corner and that tire blow? Pow! Right? The world is still really hanging on just by the grace of the Most High.
Yeah, fast.
The Most High is still governing these laws. So in the book of Jasher, when the men of wisdom was trying to do things, he caused it to be not. Just like they following the same laws, doing the same sorcery, whatever they normally do, and the Most High caused it to not even work. It's when some I think it was like a war between the Egyptians and the people who had the Hebrews captive. The Israelites captive or whatever. And it was a war between Esau and the Egyptians. Okay. But the Egyptians were holding some of Israel captive. And they was doing this thing about how some type of sorcery with some candles and wax, but if they gonna win when they go to war and how to go to war. Yeah. And the first time it worked, but they wasn't fighting Egypt. It was and then Esau had prayed. It was the children of Esau that prayed. And they said, hey, God of Abraham.
Yeah, I know.
They said, God of Abraham.
I know you talking about that one. Yeah.
All right. God of Isaac.
And they left it right there.
Right. No. And God of Jacob.
Yeah.
And they said God of Jacob. They prayed to God and
I remember that.
Because Esau is also Isaac's son.
Right.
Right?
And I believe, I ain't gonna cap.
So they praying to the same God. Yeah. And the Most High came through for them. Yeah. But then when it was up against them and the Israelites, and when the people who had the Israelite captive. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that this world, don't put too much faith in this world. Don't put too much trust in this world. Stay humble. Right? Don't be prideful, because this world is not hanging on by these laws. These laws could go upside down and in the blink of an eye. Facts. That's what a miracle is. A miracle is when it's the Most High interceding, and the laws that you're accustomed to, the things you think are supposed to happen, don't work. Yeah. Wait, he was on his deathbed. How he come back? Yeah. According to all these cancer cells and according to these scans and this, he supposed to die last week. Ox still living. Oh, he bounced back from that. He in full remission.
It's like a chink in the science.
Yeah. It's just Most High just, hey, nah, man. He got that power though. You know what I'm saying? So at least I believe he got it. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
If you don't believe he got it, what you praying for? What you praying for? If everything got to work according to law, just follow the. When I say according to law, I'm talking about the laws of physics and dynamics. Follow the laws of physics.
Man, facts.
What you praying for? You sick, you can't get better. According to law of medicine, ain't no cure for you. Stop praying. See, that don't make sense, right?
Right.
So that means something got to go against the laws that we read.
Facts.
I mean, it's the Most High got to come and intervene and say, okay, this is my beloved son. Okay, this was somebody that Yeshua loved dearly. Rise, Lazarus.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he been dead for so and so days.
Yeah, he up.
You see, no, but according to the law of science,
Yeah, he's supposed to be. Yeah, it's over with.
hey, ain't no reviving him.
He done missed his mark.
Ain't no reviving him.
Yeah.
They say if you just stop breathing for however many minutes, stop resuscitation.
Man,
The person, even if you bring him back, the person will be brain dead. Now, not so with the Most High. I mean, if it is so, what you praying for?
Yeah, facts.
What you believing in?
Facts.
See, we got to start. See that's another thing I think would be different. They believe in the impossible.
Facts.
They believe in something happening not according to plan. Nothing in the laws of science say that the Red Sea can be parted.
Nah, that's facts.
You get what I'm saying? So anyway, man.
Okay. Yeah, there's some big differences.
What we praying for? I don't believe.
Them some big differences. And
I'm trying to recap our differences. What's our differences?
the first one was serious. That I'm just using the word seriousness.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
being serious. That reverence. That's what it is. That reverence.
Number one, the reverence.
Serious reverence for the
Okay.
Father. The second one, it was accountability. Then,
Accountability. Yep.
right. Then it's
Taking wise counsel.
Taking wise counsel.
Yep.
Then also
That boy's smart, man.
After wise, who?
You.
Hey man, it's the spirit.
All
It ain't
praises.
me. Yeah, none of me.
To
Man.
the Abba, man.
Yeah, facts. But it was that. It's the wise counsel, and then after that, it was the no. It was also the discernment in both parties, the elder and the younger one,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I mean,
Right.
the apprentice and the who was the person over the apprentice?
Mentor, mentee,
Yeah,
mentor.
Yeah, mentor, mentee,
Or yeah.
knowing when to switch those roles,
Mm-hmm.
discernment in that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's also humility,
Mm-hmm.
no pride. So man,
And then the last one we just talked about is belief in the impossible.
yeah, facts,
They got a stronger belief system.
facts.
They not governed by the same laws as the world. No, if I'm governed by the same laws as the world, what I'm praying for?
Facts.
I'm praying to change the laws of the world.
Facts.
I keep saying that, but I'm not talking about the Constitution. I'm talking about gravity.
Yeah, facts.
I'm praying to change the way the stuff working around here.
Nah,
Hey,
facts.
if I need the gravity to ease up on me, I'm praying for that. Hey, Father, let me hit this ground too hard.
Yeah, facts. He fell.
I gotta jump down to get away, but
he fell 3 stories and then break his knees.
Yeah,
He
ran off.
I didn't. He
Yeah.
He did.
He didn't. Because
did.
see, laws would tell you if they throw you into the lions den and the lions ain't ate,
Oh man.
the laws of nature would tell you done.
Yeah, for sure. You throw somebody into a fire, they're burnt.
Laws of nature tell you.
A giant ain't finna beat a giant.
Man,
You get what I'm saying? So
Kind.
much, bro. Hey man, ain't no way they gonna cross that body of water without building a ship. Or having something to go over the water.
especially while we chasing them.
Or swimming. They have to either swim or go over.
All right, ain't
So
no
you
way they
tell
can
me-
get away because we can swim after them.
Man,
We can walk after them.
whatever.
Whatever they do.
So you telling me it's been 2 instances. One time they split it, and then the next time, instead of splitting it, he walked on top of it.
Man, talk to them.
Laws, man.
Laws. So
Hey, that's laws.
So
man.
we praying for the laws of the world to change. That's what we
That's
praying.
facts.
That's literally what we praying for. So
Facts.
science class is cool, people. But prayer is the opposite of science.
Mm.
That's something to think about.
Nah, facts.
Something to think about, man.
Man, pray. Hey, glory to the Father, man.
Glory to the Abba, man.
Glory to the Abba, man. Hey,
What's
so
up?
hey,
We just cooling.
man. Hey, can't nobody do it. Not can't, but if we go from the motto of Christ, bro.
Right.
Ain't no need to be, why try to do it on your own? The reason why we probably ain't hitting them next levels is because we trying to do it all. We trying to be a sole provider. Instead of just jump into the franchise, man. You want a successful burger spot. And I ain't saying this for I don't promote these spots, but you know, man, you if your goal is a successful burger spot, either build your name, you know what I mean, or just get you a McDonald's, man. Jump into the system that works. But I'm just saying, jump into the system that works. Christ already laid out the system, man. You know? He already laid out the system. I ain't got to try to take what he did, reinvent his will. Put my name and my spice on it. Put my sauce on it and then try to package it like it's all me.
Only thing left for us to do is walk.
That's it.
Show them the franchise work. Show them, hey, our burger tastes like his.
For sure.
Hey, we got the same burger. We over here.
I'm using the recipe too now.
Hey, we over here splitting fish and loaves, and
yeah,
it's lasting.
Yeah, facts.
We eating over here.
Facts.
How y'all loaves going over there?
Yeah, facts.
Y'all hungry? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's all everybody got to do right now. Let's just walk it, you know. But we busy trying to, you know, we trying to recreate the wheel or recreate the recipe. How by, I'm gonna do grounding, I'm gonna do watering. But I'm only gonna do grounding. I'm gonna do meditation, but I'm only gonna do meditation. We just saw Psalms 50 where let's say that meditation saved you. Right, it saved you. You was going through. You had epilepsy or whatever it take. Whatever you know. If you have a stressful life with epilepsy, you get seizures and all type of stuff. And then they call it mental stress. So when the lights hit you, you get epileptic. Epileptic. It can cause a seizure. Flashing lights, right? But that's a mental stress, a visual stress. So other stresses can cause seizures as well. So now in Psalms 50 it says, when the Most High save you,
man, call on him.
He said, call on him first. Then when he save you,
give him glory.
Give him glory. So now we over here, we getting saved by our meditation. But we not giving the Most High glory. We getting saved by our grounding. We getting saved by our medicine. We getting saved by this. We getting saved by that. But we not giving the Most High glory. So
the crystals work, but you forgot to
give
the Most High glory.
So now you're trying to recreate the ingredients. And you might, it's a chance that you could do okay on this side, but on the other side where it matters, you get what I'm saying? Well, you had the rewards of your franchise. You had the rewards of the franchise. Yes, you meditating. You meditating on a word, not the word. You meditating on some words. You know what I'm saying? You got your bowls and you rubbing. Rubbing the top of the bowl with the frequencies, clean your mind. You forgot the Most High made that frequency.
Man.
Most High made all frequencies. He made the Wi-Fi.
Man.
Wi-Fi just mean what? Wireless frequency.
Yeah, facts.
He made all that. So, hey, let's give him credit for everything.
Facts.
All good things get credit from the Most High, and you can't go wrong.
Man, facts.
So stop publishing his name, man. Start living right, man. So anyway, man. Yeah.
Hey, that's it. Success.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Success.
Yeah.
So, hey, man. Once again, man, we do this for the Father, man.
All president.
We just giving y'all an insight on one of our conversations. Every time we talk, it's a podcast.
Every time.
We just decide to sit down here, and every time you talk, it's a podcast too. Yeah. But you ain't let nobody hear it. So we just decided to hey, let's get the Most High some glory, man. Let's record this podcast. Let's record these conversations and let's see if other people are interested. And if they're interested, good. If they not, good.
Yeah, facts.
Why? Because
either way, the
Most High gave us instruction and we did not cast it behind us. If you feel the Most High giving you instruction to do something, follow instructions. Follow instructions. I was gonna say Simon Says, but that's dumb corny. But it almost slipped out.
Jack.
You said what?
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, that would have been corny, Jack. Yeah, that would have been, man.
I can't believe you let that slip out.
Man, come on, man.
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard Jack in a minute, bro.
It's Atlanta. What you mean?
Now we used to say Jack in Chicago too.
We ain't going into that one, bro.
It ain't just Atlanta though. Anyway, man.
We ain't going into that one, man.
Even for Atlanta, Jack is like.
Ain't bro. Maybe it is.
Nah, it is.
It might be. I'll be out soon.
Beginning of Thug. Probably a little bit right before Thug started.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah. When I'm a stoner.
See what it is the people around me still use it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel you.
Everybody might not be using it around the city, but the people around me still using it.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, people in New York say that too. People in Chicago say it. So, Jack. Yeah. People in New York say that in Chicago. But, like I said, man, like we said, man, hey, we love y'all. You see, we about to start up another pod. My bad, y'all. We either proud of y'all or the next pod, man. We got to stop. We might miss a week. If we do, hey, have mercy on us.
Man,
we'll
praise
be
the
back.
Father, we do.
Yeah.
And if we don't, praise the Father.
So, all right, man. Shalom. We love y'all. To an agreement, it's a season, it's the most high when we flow. Don't want no grieving, no bereavement, we gon' translate when we go.